Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another maths session for grade 3. Hope you all are enjoying learning and practicing from Maths World book. The topic which we are doing today is division. And the first concept which we will take up today is dividing 3 and 4 digit numbers. So let us begin noting the first question from the exercise 6.4, which is 406 divided by 7. In this, after writing the numbers appropriately in between the symbol of division, children, we will first continue to remember the concept which we have learned in the previous exercise. First, we will see if we can divide the first digit of the dividend with the divisor. In this case, 4 cannot be divided by 7. So, we will take the first 2 digits of the dividend to be divided by the divisor. So, children, we will divide 40 with 7. Therefore, we will write 5 in the answer or the quotient and get 35 as the product. On subtracting 40 and 35, we get 5. We bring down the 6 below to obtain the new dividend, which is 56. Now we know, children, 7 into 8 gives us 56. So we get the remainder as 0. The quotient in our sum, children, becomes 58 and the remainder becomes 0. Let us solve the B part, children, now. It says 143 divided by 6. We write 1, 4 and 3 in between the division symbol and try dividing it by the divisor, that is 6. As you all know, children, 1 cannot be divided by 6 alone. So, we will consider the first and the second digit of the dividend, that is 14. 6 multiplied by 2 gives us 12. When we subtract 14 and 12, we get a 2. We also bring down the 3 to get the new dividend as 23. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18, which is a number which is just smaller than 23 in the table of 6. On subtracting 23 and 18, we get 5 as our remainder. So, in our case, we have 23 as the quotient and 5 as our remainder. We will take a few more examples, children. In the C part, we have 5849 divided by 7. After writing it appropriately, we will start dividing. As you can see, children, 5 cannot be divided by 7 alone. So, we consider the first 2 digits of our dividend, that is 58. 7 multiplied by 8 gives us 56. When we subtract 58 and 56, we get 2 as the answer. We bring down 4 to get the new dividend as 24. 7 multiplied by 3 gives us 21. And when we subtract 24 and 21, we get 3 as the remainder. Further, as this number is a 4-digit number, we need to bring down the last digit, that is 9, again. So, we get the new dividend as 39. 7 multiplied by 5 gives us 35, which is a number just smaller than 39 in the table of 7. On subtracting 39 and 35, we get 4 as the answer. Therefore, our quotient becomes 835, while as our remainder becomes 4. Moving on, children, to understand the D part, we have 4635 as the dividend and 6 as our divisor. We consider the first 2 digits of a dividend because 4 alone cannot be divided by 6. 6 multiplied by 7 gives us 42. On subtracting them, we get 4 as the answer. We bring down the third digit of the dividend down to obtain the new dividend, which is 43. Again, when we divide this by 6, we know 6 multiplied by 7 again will be 42. On subtracting them, we get 1 as the remainder. We bring down the last digit of the dividend down to obtain 15 as our new dividend. When 15 is divided by 6 children, we know that 6 multiplied by 2 gives us 12, which is a number just smaller than 15 in the table of 6. And therefore, on subtracting them, we get 3 as a remainder. So children, in this question, we get a quotient which is a 3-digit number, that is 772, and the remainder is 3. We will solve a few more questions. You also try to solve them in your notebooks and check if what I have done is correct or incorrect. In the E part, we have 581 divided by 3. In this question, children, please observe that 5 can be divided by 3. Therefore, we will consider the first digit of the dividend and we will write 3 multiplied by 1, giving us 3 as the answer. We will subtract 5 and 3 to obtain 2 as the answer. We will bring down the second digit of the dividend to obtain the new dividend, which is 28. We divide 28 with the divisor 3 such that we get 3 multiplied by 9, giving us 27. 28 minus 27 gives us 1. We bring down the last digit of our dividend down to obtain the new dividend, which is 11. 3 multiplied by 3 gives us 9, which is a number just smaller than 11 in the table of 3. When we subtract 11 and 9, we get 2 as a remainder. So children, in this, our final quotient is 193, while as our remainder is 2. Moving on, in the F part, we have 7106, which needs to be divided by 2. Again children, if you observe, 7 can be divided by 2 because it is bigger than it. Therefore, we write 2 multiplied by 3, giving us 6. 7 minus 6 gives us 1. We bring down the second digit of the dividend to obtain 11. 2 multiplied by 5 gives us 10, which when subtracted from 11 gives us 1 as the answer. We again bring the third digit of the dividend down to obtain 10. 2 multiplied by 5 gives us 10, and therefore our remainder now will be 0. We bring down the last digit of the dividend down to write 6. We all know children, in the table of 2, we have 2 multiplied by 3 giving us 6. Therefore, our final remainder comes out to be 0. So, the answer in this case becomes 3553 children. Let us take up G part children. In this, we write 9250 appropriately as the dividend and divide it by 5. We divide 9 with 5 such that 5 multiplied by 1 gives us 5. When we subtract the two numbers, we get 4 as our answer. We bring down the 2 to obtain the new dividend as 42. In the table of 5 children, we know we don't get 42. But we also know that 5 multiplied by 8 gives us 40, which is a number just smaller than 42 in the table of 5. On subtracting, we get 2 as the answer here. 5 multiplied by 5 gives us 25, which when subtracted from the dividend, we get 0 as the remainder. You will observe, children, we have a 0 also in the 4th place of our dividend. However, you are also aware that when 0 is divided by any number, our answer comes out to be 0. Therefore, you will simply bring down the 0 and write it in the remainder, and also put a 0 in the quotient, such that your final quotient becomes 1850. Moving on to the edge part, we have 5891 divided by 7. As you know, children, 5 cannot be divided by 7. Therefore, we divide 58 with 7, such that 7 multiplied by 8 gives us 56. When we subtract the two numbers, we get 2 as our answer. We bring down the third digit of the dividend to obtain 29 as the new dividend. 7 multiplied by 4 gives us 28. When we subtract, we get 1 as our answer. We bring down the fourth digit of the dividend, which is 1, to obtain 11 as the new dividend, which needs to be divided by 7. 7 multiplied by 1 gives us 7 as the answer, children, which is a number just smaller than 11 in the table. On subtracting 11 and 7, we obtain 4 as the remainder. So, our final quotient is 841 and the remainder is 4, children. There are a few problems which I wish for you to solve in your notebooks. I will read out these problems for you. The I part says 244 divided by 2. Next we have 5484 divided by 8. K part says 5306 divided by 3. L part says 3625 divided by 4. The next we have 695 divided by 9. N part says 4999 divided by 4, followed by the O part, which is 7842 divided by 8. In the P part, we have 2163 divided by 5. Do solve your problems in a notebook, children, and let me know if you are enjoying your maths work. The next concept in this exercise is dividing the 3-digit numbers and 4-digit numbers and also verifying your answers. Let us see and perform some calculations to understand this concept too. In the first question we have 2800 divided by 6. You are already aware, children, how to perform the long division for this question. We divide 28 with 6 such that 6 multiplied by 4 gives us 24. On subtracting, we get 4 as our answer. We bring down the next digit of the dividend to obtain 40, which when divided by 6 gives us 6 multiplied by 6 as 36. On subtracting, we get again 4 as our answer. When we bring down the last digit of our dividend 0, we get 40 as a new dividend and we divide it by 6. Again, 6 multiplied by 6 gives us 36. And on subtracting, we get 4 as a remainder. What is important here, children, is to remember the formula of verification. I am sure by now you would have learned it by heart. It is dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by the quotient plus the remainder. Now simply we will have to put in the values from our long division and know if what we have done is correct or not. The divisor in our case is 6. The quotient is 466. The remainder is 4. Children, don't forget to use the rough column to do your multiplication. When you multiply 466 with 6, you get 2796 as your answer. And when you add 4 to it, you get 2800 or 2800, which is nothing but if you observe our original dividend in the question. Therefore, you can simply write verified. And you know that your answer or long division is correct. Moving on to checking the B part, children, we have 4802 divided by 3. Do solve this question in your notebooks to check if what I have got as a quotient 1600 is correct or incorrect. 4 can be divided by 3 such that 3 into 1 gives us 3. When we subtract, we get 1 as our answer. We bring down 8 to obtain 18 as our new dividend. We all know, children, 3 multiplied by 6 gives us 18. Therefore, our remainder becomes 0. Further, when we bring down the 0 below, children, you know from the rules of division that 0 when divided by any number gives us 0 as the answer. So, we have put 1 0 in the quotient. Also, children, bring down the last digit of this dividend down, that is 2. From our earlier exercises, children, you are aware that a smaller number cannot be divided by a bigger number. Therefore, we write a 0 in our quotient. To check whether we have obtained the right answer or not, we will proceed for verification. And remember our formula, which is divisor multiplied by the quotient plus remainder. When we put the values, we get 1600 multiplied by 3 plus 2, which gives us the answer as 4802. Comparing it with our dividend, we know that both values are same. Therefore, we can write verified. We will solve a few more problems, children, for you to understand the concept perfectly. In the C part, we have 3215 divided by 7. On performing the long division, we obtain 459 as the quotient and 2 as the remainder. Do solve this problem yourself, children, and check if what I have done is appropriately correct or not. Moving on to verification. When we put in the values of divisor, quotient and remainder, we have 459 multiplied by 7 plus 2, which gives us 3213 plus 2. On adding, we get 3215 as our answer, which is nothing but our original dividend in the question if you observe, children. Therefore, I have written verified. In the D part, children, we will again write the dividend and the divisor appropriately and continue to divide. In this, 6 multiplied by 5 gives us 30. I have taken 2 digits because the first digit of the dividend is smaller than 6 and cannot be divided alone, children. Therefore, we have considered the first 2 digits here, which is 30. On subtracting, we got 0 as the answer. We brought down the third digit of the dividend 2 below. However, if you observe, 2 cannot be divided by 6. Therefore, we have put a 0 in the quotient and we have continued to bring down the last digit of our dividend, which is 7. On dividing 27 with 6, we have 6 multiplied by 4 giving us 24, which is a number just smaller than 27 in the table of 6. When we subtract, we get 3 as our remainder. Putting the values of remainder, quotient in our formula for verification, we get 504 multiplied by 6 plus 3. On multiplying in the rough column, we get 3024, which when added to 3 gives us 3027. This is nothing but again the dividend which we have in the question itself. Therefore, we write verified and we know that our long division method is correct. Lastly, children, I request you all to solve a few problems yourself because you all know that practice makes us perfect. The more you do maths, the more you learn and increase your speed. So, parts E to L you must do yourself and share your views with me. E part says 6921 divided by 5. F part says 4728 divided by 7. G part says 2568 divided by 2, followed by 5903 divided by 8. In the I part you have a 3-digit number 753 divided by 2. J part says 8431 divided by 9. In the K part you have 5908 divided by 4. And finally you have 7177 divided by 5 children. Thanks for watching, children. I hope you could understand division of 3 and 4-digit numbers and are happy to understand maths with me. Stay safe and take care.